Also, hey love! Thanks for dropping by. On this video, I'm gonna share with you my new makeups and my review about them. Shout out to my mom who sent me this lip pouch. Cutie, right? Okay, so inside this bag or this pouch are the makeups I have. Most of them are from Sephora, or actually all of them are from Sephora. And I have two products that are regular size that I actually bought, and three of them are actually samples or minis that I got from my points. Let's start with this Barbie Ferreira from Becca. Becca X Barbie Ferreira. Barbie Ferreira limited edition Becca Ignite liquefied light highlighter. That's a long name. So I talked to you about this one. I shared it with you on my recent video, and you guys already know that it's pretty obvious that on my past videos my face is actually glowing, and Becca is one of the reasons why. So the main reason why I bought this one, as I mentioned on my recent video, is because it's limited. But aside from that, one of the reasons why I actually bought this one is because it has a liquid formula. Compared to the usual Becca Ignite or liquefied highlighter, this one is actually a liquid formula. So it's kind of unique. But because of that, it also made me think twice if I'm gonna buy it or not. Because the past or the other Becca mini I got is actually cream based. And so I'm thinking that maybe the reason why it actually lasted is because the formula is cream based. And also I have an acne, I tend to react on liquid based or water based formulas. And even though this is from an impulse, I bought this out of impulse. I was really hesitant to buy it at first, just because one, it's liquid. Second, if you search for Becca X Barbie Ferreira liquefied or liquid highlighter, you won't see a lot of reviews. Like maybe you'll see one or two, and even on blogs, you'll rarely see this. You'll see the powder highlighter, the eyeshadows, probably the primer, but not really this one. And so I'm really hesitant. But like what I also mentioned before, I love stuff that are not really the crowd favorites. It's made out of glass, it's a bottle, and the set of this one is unique compared to the Becca Passion that I got, the mini that I got. Actually, it's no doubt that Becca Passion is definitely goods or fragrance, and it's long lasting. You'll glow with that kind of formula, and it's definitely something you'd love to buy. But on this one, it's kind of risky because not a lot of people are raving about it. Then you swatch it on your hand. I hope you guys can see it. So there, you'll see glitters, and tiny glitters, not that sparkly, more like pink and purple glitters. And what I like about this one is that it looks like it looks very wet and easy for you to achieve a Korean glow. If you like a glass skin look, this is the perfect product to use. And what I like about this one is that definitely there's a big chance that it's perfect for anyone's skin tone, because it's transparent, it doesn't have any color. And so the very reason why I chose this one is because I'm very addicted to glow sticks, to highlighter sticks. But most of the time, like I have already gold, nudes. I believe I have a pink one from Too Faced. I want to purchase the one from NARS. It's a little bit like this actually. It's more like this one, but I wasn't able to buy it because I saw this. And so I guess the very difference of this one in the stick is that one, this one definitely lasts longer. Second, this one has a very refreshing smell, like the Victoria's Secret coconutty lotion. But then eventually it becomes like a powdery smell. It won't really linger on your skin or on your face. But yeah, there's a chance that when you get the product, it's gonna stick on the brush or on your hands or on your fingers, but for a little while, for like a few minutes only. I like that it's not, I mean, at first it feels very sticky and a little bit heavy, but once you blend it out, you won't really feel that there's something on your skin. I guess the best part is I never had any allergic reaction to it. I never had acne from it, and it feels, it looks wet, but you don't feel sticky. At first there are times that, depending on the lighting, it looks a bit of purple, simply because there are glitters. There are glitters of purple. There are sparkles of purple and a bit of pink here. That's why there's a tendency for it to look like a bit of purple, but not at all. Like when you put it on your face, it looks wet. It looks like a translucent glow. I'm looking at myself right now, trying to see if, yeah, it can be seen. Let's try to put some on my face. Alright, so there you go. So what I do is that, yeah, I put it on the top of my cheek where you usually put the highlighter on, and then on the middle of my nose, then here. Okay, so I can really smell it. Alright, so just dab, dab, dab. Okay, so there. So yeah, that's it. So what I usually do is that if I like more colors, if I like to add more colors, or I want a different highlight color, I don't really want a glass skin look, what I usually do is that I add a highlighter on, I patch or add more highlighter or a different highlighter, like usually gold or purple or pink, depending on my mood, or green. So I just add it. So at least it becomes like a booster or like a primer to my highlighter. You don't need a lot actually, and what I like about it is that I actually am wearing it now for like how many hours now? For like 12 hours now? Yeah, no. 14 hours now at the moment that I am actually taking this shooting this video, and it's all there. It does not fade that easy, and I like that. Even though you actually sweat or you actually I actually cried earlier before shooting this because we had our Bible study, and it did not fade, and I did not see it. Actually, my blush and bronzer faded, but it did not. So I guess if there's a reason, if the liquid formula is the very reason why I do not want to purchase it at first, I must say that I guess its strength is that it has a liquid formula. And I noticed that the Becca with colors are actually thicker. This one has more glitters compared to the ones that have more pigments. This exclusive shade is translucent and illuminated with multicolored pearls that sparkle like diamonds. I guess we have to agree with that, but the diamond colors are actually more like purple. Apply over face and body for hyper gloss radiance, then tap or massage blend like what I did earlier. Breathe in its coconut. Oh, I'm right, it has a coconutty smell. Pineapple and orange. I do not smell, or I can't really smell the pineapple and orange flower note. I think yes, there's a bit of citrusy. There's a bit of citrus there. And like that, you'll not only feel a totally energized vibe, but a whole lot of love. You know what, I must say that one of the reasons why I like it so much because of the scent. To be honest with you, if there's no scent, there's a chance that I won't be that excited to purchase this. So one of the 12 to 14 hours is a long one, and I did not have any allergic reaction from it. Plus the fact that it can live alone. You don't really need a powder highlighter for you to see a glow. But actually, you can opt to add a powder highlighter just so you know, to add more dimension. But I love everything about it, even its packaging. Look at the holographic feel of the box, and it says Barbie Ferreira. I guess one of the reasons also why I really attempted to buy this one, or really bought this one, pushed to buy this one, despite of, you know, not everyone wanting it or buying this specific product, is that Barbie Ferreira is a plus size model. So I'm with her on that. I want to patronize her. I want to support her. Plus, you know, she's really true to herself. Like, she posts picture of herself, unedited, very raw, the way she talks. We need people like that, especially for teenagers, to have a role model like that. It's very important for us to support someone like her. And so I want to support her. I'm not really a Becca fan, but I'm doing this to support her, to let her know that I am backing her up, and what she's doing is actually something that I applaud, and I recognize whatever she's doing, and so I'm buying this. She has a lot of collection with Becca, but this is the only one I purchased because this is my most favorite. I'm not gonna buy the others, for at least as of now, but so far I was not disappointed. Okay, so yeah, we're done with this one. Let's move on to the other one. Okay, how about let's move on to the other one I purchased. Of course, you guys already expect this one to come next, the Natasha Denona Chromium Liquid Eyeshadow. Remember, I reviewed the other one, the Ultraviolet. I told you guys that I'm going to review Scarab separately. Again, in terms of packaging and all, I like this one. And here it is. Alright, so this one is Scarab. As you can see, based on the packaging, these are the colors, the hint of colors you're going to see. Blue, green, and gold. And I'm not sure if you're seeing this, but those, I saw a shift on my eyes already, and it's blue, green, gold. Just a heads up, no color I added is the blue on the outer corner of my eye. The blue one, just to enhance eyes today. Alright, so from this brush, I get another brush that's actually a thin brush, and then I take the product from this its own brush, the packaging from its own brush. I get just a few, and then that's what I swipe on my eyes. I've been telling you and reminding you a lot of times already to not get a lot of product that's swiping on your eyes as much as possible. Do not use the brush here, again, for hygiene purposes, and at the same time just so it won't crease, it won't crack. And I can't say anything about it. I really see the shift, that's one thing. Second, it still did not transfer. It did not crease. It did not crack. I experienced the same excellence and saw the same performance that I saw from Ultraviolet. It did perform really well. And again, I have to say, if I can buy the other three colors, I would. It's just that it's out of stock right now. But definitely, this is still over the top. Scarab is supposed to show blue, green, and gold. On this look, I put a powdered eyeshadow on the outer corner of my eyes. You may notice that a part of my eyes eyeliner is already caking. It's because of the next product I'm about to mention. There you go, the shift of green, gold, and blue. This is what happened. Oh, this Urban Decay All-Nighter Long-Lasting Makeup Setting Spray. This is the part of my arms with eyeshadow on it. It does not have a setting spray. As you can see, it's now fading. On this side, I have the Scarab and the powdered eyeshadow and the setting spray. As you can see, it does not fade. It says here up to 16-hour wear, lightweight, and temperature. It has a temperature control technology. I must say that when I tried it on my hands, it did not move at all. The products, I must say that the eyeshadow and the makeup I put and swatched on my hand did not fade at all. And so from then on, I already know that okay, chances are it will work on my face. It will work on my whole makeup look. But it disappointed me. It says here, stop makeup meltdown with this groundbreaking tested formula. All-nighter mists on weightlessly. All-nighter mists on weightlessly to keep your makeup looking gorgeously. Just applied for up to 16 hours without melting. Okay, so I must say that it's not true. Though when I actually swatched it on my hands, the makeup I put did not move. It sets well, and it did not fade, or maybe it faded, but only the glitters moved. But when I put it on my face earlier, my pores that are actually covered usually after 3 to 4 hours, that are still usually covered after 3 to 4 hours, are now seen. My bronzer and my blush on, same brand that I use every now and then, actually faded. That usually after 3 to 4 hours is still there. Plus, the pores on my nose can actually be seen. And the worst part is, guys, bear with me because you might not really notice where the fading is. On the inner part of my eyes, you'll see the faded area of the Scarab eyeshadow. There you go. The glitters are not visible anymore. You'll see the skin, and the eyeliner is already caking and cracking. It actually smudged, though it's already waterproof and smudge proof. As you noticed, the outer part is still okay. I sprayed it here and then here, and so I can also test my T-zone area. And true enough, the right side of the edges of my face are the products on the edges of my face are still there. After experiencing that, I changed my whole look. I added another primer and then another foundation, and I changed it. I removed it and added the Scarab again, and then another layer of makeup. I do not see the cracking anymore. I do not see any smudge anymore. And it's like me again. It's like me who actually knows how to put makeup on. And so I know this is the culprit already. So after 9 hours of not using this or not having it on my face, I already know that this one is the very reason why Scarab or Natasha Denona failed me today. But as soon as they actually removed it out of my whole makeup routine, everything became better again. Life is good again. And so I must say that again, we have to consider that when we actually put this Natasha Denona liquid eyeshadow on, we must make sure that you do not really spray a setting spray near your eye area at least, or at least make sure that you're using something that you really know can actually last. But it's good to know that this product is not good with setting sprays, at least for my experience. Smoother looking skin and vibrant makeup that lasts all day. So it says here, after applying makeup, shake bottle well, hold 8 to 10 inches away, and mist face. It says here 2 to 4 times in an X and T. I only did T earlier twice. So I did not use it more than twice, because I'm not that confident to use it more than twice. Also, based on experience, I'm not really good. My skin do not really my skin is not really friends with the setting sprays, and so I don't really have a setting spray. As what I mentioned before on my video, I do not have any setting spray, and so I was really excited to get this one. But I guess I have to say goodbye to it because it's not a joke to actually redo your whole makeup. I mean, the T-zone area, are you kidding me? You have to repeat those, and also it's such a waste to repeat your eyeshadow and your eyeliner, everything. Marc Jacobs waterproof eyeliner. This is actually surprising for me to see an eyeliner group on my eyes, and there's a fallout, you know, from the foil and from this eyeliner. It made a fallout. It's like, it's not really a fallout, but more like a dirt on the side of my eyes. To be honest with you, and to be fair with Urban Decay, my eyes are really sensitive. It tends to really tear up on a lot of things. It reacts to almost any product, and so most of the products I use are waterproof, and I have to really make sure that I'm really careful on anything I put in my eyes. So it's not that obvious compared to others who don't really know makeup. Like my husband doesn't really see it. When I ask him, do you see the dirt? Do you see the goop? Do you see the fallout? He said, I do not see it. And maybe others won't too. Won't really notice it because it's not that obvious. But for someone who's actually really strict in reviewing stuff and making sure that everything's according to what it's supposed to be like, I know it did not perform well. And so, even though for others, it may not be that big of an issue or big of a deal, it is a big deal for me because it does not happen without this Urban Decay, but it happens when I actually sprayed this on my face. So I know it's a big deal. Also, just recently, Urban Decay also failed me when I used their eyeshadow primer that I'm actually gonna give away very soon. So it also failed me when I used it on my eyes for like a month or two during quarantine. I don't like everything about it. I guess one reason is that it's colored. That's why it failed me. And it's better to use a colorless primer, eyeshadow primer. So, or a translucent eyeshadow primer. And so, I guess one of the reasons why I did not trust it this much is because I already know that Urban Decay failed me a couple of times already. Even their eyeliners failed me. And so, it's a different story, but at the end of the day, I think I'm leaning into not buying or not redeeming more products from Urban Decay. I mean, I know they released another holiday collection right now, more like stones and all, and gems and all, and I really don't want to buy anything from that collection simply because they failed me a lot of times already. So I guess I'm saving more money this holiday for Dior or some other stuff. So yeah, and this one, you guys already know I talked about this. So you guys know that I love Anastasia Beverly Hills. So this one is their Dipbrow gel. This has a color. Again, I used my points to redeem this product. I'm using the translucent one, and I love that formula. It helps in making sure that your brows are in place, it's well shaped, and without adding more color to your brows. Even though I know this is not my color, this is not my brow color. I believe this is a dark brown, and I want to get the second or the third lightest color, but it's not available anymore, at least at Sephora PH for redemption. And so I got this one only for me to try because I'm really eyeing for a brow gel that's colored. I want things to be easy for my brows at least, because my brows are now well shaped and easy to shape and easy to do and easy to line already. So I know I'm not gonna have a hard time anymore. And so I just tried this one. I guess this is half and half. I mean, I like it, but I don't. First, I don't like it because it has talc. So I mentioned about talc like a few weeks ago, and it's one thing that you should really watch out for. And though I love the this formula. It's very light on the eyes. This is how it looks like. Alright, so that's how it looks like. And the brush is, I think this is the main advantage or the main strength of this product. Everything about it. I mean, first, it's waterproof. I remember I had a hard time removing this. Not really that, that you really need a lot of soap for you to remove it, or you really need to hurt yourself to remove this one. But it took some time for me to remove it. Like, I believe I had to wash my face twice and use a toner to really remove this brow gel. It's not harmful for your brows to actually fall off. And so, because I heard some reviews of people who are having a hard time removing this off their face and their brows actually fall off. No, it did not happen to me. And granting that this is actually like the darkest color ever. So you might see my brow right now here. Oh, I had to diffuse it because I can't stand the color. So it's the darkest, but I had to add the translucent brow gel earlier, just so it won't be. I'll have this one on the side just so you can see it. So yeah, I had to add the translucent brow earlier just so I can diffuse the color, but I can't stand it. But it's nice. It can live alone. You don't need a pencil anymore. It's easy to use. You just have to brush it on your brow, and it can actually last for hours. Up until now, it's like the 14th or 15th hour already, and it's still there. The brush has small bristles, right? And so, it's something that you can actually use as a mascara brush or your own brow brush anytime soon. I guess if you finish this bottle or this mini bottle, you can actually use it for your brows or for your lashes. So let's try to swatch it, okay? So this is how dark it is. Alright, so as you can see, it's impossible for my brows to actually look like that. As you can see, it has a very dark color, but there are definitely better options. But it does not move, nor fade, nor smudge. Perfect. It's my favorite because it did not disappoint me when I tried this brow gel. Up until now, I'm still using the clear brow gel. I've been using it for like more than a year now, and it's still okay. And I believe all my Anastasia are still there. I don't really mind it if the makeup is branded or expensive or affordable or cheaper than what I'm using. It's more like the quality. They make me prove that they belong to my makeup kit. Like they're fighting for their rights in my makeup kit. I guess we're empty now. No more. Mom, again, thanks so much for this lip pouch. There you go. 5 makeup products that are really good and interesting. Maybe you can actually buy and see for yourself and try for yourself, so you would tell me what's good and what's not, and what's your experience about these products. If you happen to try the products I just mentioned, let me know on the comment section, and feel free to share with me your story and experience about these products. Also, let me know what kind of content you want me to make next time. Again, my name is Jack. I hope to see you again next time. Have a great day. Bye! For more updates, please follow me on my blog, Facebook, and Instagram, misinformation.blog. See ya! We now have a pandemic, and that it's not that advisable for us to visit a hospital every other time. And so as much as possible, let's do our best to not get sick. Thanks for spending time with me today. Don't forget to like and subscribe. God bless you!